Hi guys, my name is Lily Carlson and this is my game The Night Shadow Murders, which is a game that's set in the 1970s Sydney CBD where a string of murders have occurred and you are brought in as lead detective to solve the murders. Okay, so this first page here is where we are prompted with an alert asking for the over the ages of 18. That's because there is mature content in this that isn't suitable for all ages. Okay, so I also want to point out that every single page has this little toggle button here, which actually is the narrative, so the audio narrative. So if the player is unable to read or haven't got their glasses and can't really see the screen very well, they are able to push this little button and that will read the narrative. So we'll just see what happens if I do that.
This game is recommended for mature audiences. Some passages may contain content or photos for mature audience only and is not suitable for audiences under the ages of 18.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to continue now. So we get the alert one more time. If you are 100% sure that you are over the ages of 18, we're okay with that. Great. So this is just going to go over the rules, a bit about the backstory, which I've already told you. Once you're happy with that, you just enter in your detective name. So mine is Libby. Okay, we're going to start the game. This is when the scene really gets exciting and the music starts in the background. And it establishes the story, so we're okay with that. Once again, you have the little narrative toggle here. There's my name there because I entered it in earlier, so it could be Bob, it could be Jane, it could be whatever your detective name is. That is going to go and fill in the field just here. Okay, we're going to go. Oh, and one more thing. With the narrative, it does not pick up your name. So it will just skim over that. It will go bring up lead detective blah. So if you chose the audio narrative option, you're not going to be able to have your name there, but that's okay. Now we go to the next page. So in a few of the pages you can actually read a bit about some of the characters. So this is the Night Shadow Killer, so you can read a bit about him, about who his victims are. Okay, that's great. So it just gives you one more warning if you're okay to play. If you're not comfortable, you just click no. So if we click no, that just ends the game. Okay, so we're going to click yes to see what happens. Okay, so we are brought in as lead detective. And are we ready to play? Oh, yes, we are. Okay, so here's the first scene. Just read a bit about the scene, what you found. It's important you read everything here because this will come up later on. Okay, it is prompted later on to ask you if you see where the blood spots lead to. So it's important that the players scan the images as well as read the narrative. Okay, so it looks like the blood is leading up to the garbage pile. Okay, great. Now it's asking me what is in the garbage pile that could be good evidence. Well, I'm gonna say it is the knife. Okay, it was a knife. I was right. Okay, great. So we can just read a bit about the murder weapon. Go continue. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip ahead now because this is just pretty much the same thing over now. Now we're here, and it's asking whether there is any more evidence that you can see here, and if you can't, then you can go to the next part. So I'm going to say, hey, I can't see anything, so I'm going to go to the next part. Oh, wait a second, I'm being asked, are you 100% sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I couldn't see anything. I'm going to go with this option. Oh, I was wrong. End game. Game over. I lost. Okay, so I better go back and check that. Oh, look, there's something just here. Okay, I'm going to continue scanning the crime scene, and I found the ID of Hannah Kelly. Now, once again, you can read a bit about her, and now I'm ready to go interview the witness. Okay, once again, you have a bit about that. So we're going to take it easy on him. He's had a tough one. He's found a body. He doesn't need some hardcore interrogation, so we're going to go with take it easy on him. Okay, so you're kind of getting the general gist of how things work now. You have different option paths to go with. Some could be wrong, so it's important you scan the evidence and read the text, scan the evidence, scan the photos. Sorry. I just want to point out one more thing. It's important that the player chooses these things so that are highlighted in red, like this one here, because it actually has separate evidence in there. So this is just going to pop up. Look, it's the transcript. So there can be something in here that's important, so which isn't in the other page if you choose to go with this. Not opening that, you're not going to find out what happened in the interrogation room. Okay, so we can continue on, and I think we will end that there. So I hope you enjoyed what I've showed you so far for my prototype, and I would love the feedback. Thanks, guys.